Midnight on the Seine, city lights glow. No word from you, but I still know you're out there somewhere in the Paris rain, humming softly like a distant train. Sidewalk cafes closed, Rue de Rivoli bare, but I swear I catch you in the air, like a ghost of a song we never wrote, floating up past the cobblestone. No phone call, no text, no reply, but there's music when I close my eyes. I hear you sing, I can hear your song play, even though you're not singing, even though you're far away, by the Eiffel Tower, under November sky. Your silence is a lullaby. I hear you sing when the whole world's gone quiet. Your heart's the only thing I'm hearing tonight. We said meet me where the iron meets the stars. Now I'm here with a Metro card and scars. Tourists laugh, but I'm listening for your voice in the wind that's whistling. A street musician plays our song. Didn't know he knew, but he's not wrong. Every note says you were here, maybe left just as I appeared. No footsteps, no name, no sign, but you're heart's the only thing I'm hearing tonight. Je t'entends chanter sous la tour Eiffel. Je viens rêver, même si tu n'es pas là. Ta voix résonne dans mes pas. Je t'entends chanter dans le silence de Paris. Even though you're not singing, even though you're far away, by the Eiffel Tower, where we said we'd meet, your memory's got a steady beat. I hear you sing when the whole world's gone quiet. Your heart's the only thing I'm hearing tonight.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddy S and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S, are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S.
And the TVs are back.
Wow, look at that. We're rolling again.
I'm going to tell you, when you do something for a long time and it blanks out on you, man, it looks like you're walking in the dark. You can't see. And you got the TVs and the monitors and everything's working. Kind of cool. Welcome to the Midday Show. And yes, soon Dawn's doll will be at a store near you.
Never seen anything quite like that, is all I can say.
Well,
she's very talented, Jolie. She's incredibly talented.
Incredibly talented. And it's funny because 3 weeks ago, I think, it was 3 weeks ago, so I talked to Irving, who was here from Ultracon. And I said to him, can you hook me up with a doll, this, and that? And we talked about it in this couple of challenges and everything else. And I said to him, I'm going to get this done. Because remember the AI doll that I put together that you laughed at? And you laughed some more. And everybody is a critic. And I found somebody who did them.
Yes, you did.
And they're bringing them.
Yes.
So even if I don't sell one, Irving, it makes no difference no more. Because perseverance wins again.
I can't 100%. Wait for Gio to see your doll.
Gio is already ordering one.
The one that looks like
daughter. You? She wants a little one and a big one.
Of you?
Of me.
Have they seen it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it looks like. You keep missing the point.
She's not going to know it's Pop-Up because it looks like Clark Kent.
She's going to know it's Pop-Up. I may get a chain made on it.
Did you ever look like Clark Kent when you were 19?
I looked like Mitt Romney.
You do look like Mitt Romney in the doll. Actually, that is true.
But it doesn't
Back
matter.
in the day, Mitt Romney.
But you're missing the point. I'm so happy, Irving, you're here. You have no idea of how happy I am you're here. Because you had a dream back in the 80s or 70s or whatever.
80s,
in the 80s.
80s, yeah.
And look at you now.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to prove that if you push hard enough, you can get this done.
100%.
And it happened. And we saw it. You guys saw it, right? You're witnesses.
Yeah,
Everybody saw it. We called China and the whole nine.
Yep.
Even you. Listen, and she sort of fixed you up a little bit.
I look like Lorena. It's a beautiful thing. Like from the neck down, I look like Lorena. Legs, chest, all of it. I'm like, wow, that's better than Boca Plastics.
Don't say that because people are going to buy the doll and take off the head.
You can buy the doll.
No, don't say that.
It's
no,
like,
don't say
that. I mean, Lorraine, down to your outfit today was unbelievable.
She was wearing all black.
You must have got the memo.
I don't know. I ask myself in the morning as I'm getting ready, okay, what are you going to wear today? I have those conversations. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I know what I'm going to wear. And so I'm answered and
there you are.
Yeah. I must have tapped into something. It was like the last time that we had Shift It Babe, my show, right? Everybody showed up in blue.
That's true.
I had blue, Jamie had blue, you had blue, everybody had blue. It was crazy.
Now, the last time you were here, we did a segment with Russ Johnson, Warren Johnson, whatever his name is, depends on the week. That show, in the segment that you guys did, was more popular than anything we've done all month.
Really?
More popular. So he now has asked Laurina to show up on Thursday to continue that whole thing. So that's going to be Thursday at 3:30.
Wow. Yeah, 3:30.
3:30 is when he comes in. And they're going to film it because he wants to ask her questions about what she talked about and everything. I mean, I got pushed out of the way.
What can I say?
But it goes to show you that you never know what's a good idea. It's a good idea if you try and see what happens.
Yeah.
I've known you forever. I thought that you had Sheikh on here today.
Yes, Sheikh
Brilliant
Ali.
interview. Brilliant.
Oh, he's absolutely amazing. I mean, he is such a light worker. You know, he just radiates this energy about him. You know, his aura is huge. And to be in his presence, you can feel him. You can actually feel him. You know, he doesn't even need to open his mouth, and he just vibrates at this high frequency. So, yeah, we've become really good friends, and he's a brand strategist, and he helps the medical field, the clinicians, the physicians and everything, create their LinkedIn profile and to get the their business, their practice out there so that people can find them. Because he said, if you don't post, you're a ghost.
It's true.
It's true. 100% true.
Right. And what I like about it is she's able to get that light bulb and turn it on. Yeah, and she inspires you to do. And when you do, I love it when people are like, what? It's like Irving. I tell them about this doll idea. Anybody else, like a lot of my friends, laugh at me. They give me the face. See the face?
Why?
They laugh. Why?
So
'Cause
did he
Irving.
get you in contact with Jolene, or did
No,
she just
no,
come
no,
out of
no.
the blue?
We had a conversation.
Okay.
They recorded the show.
And we recorded
were
the show and
talking
we
about
talked
this.
about it. And he reached out to somebody in the doll making, toy making business.
Uh-huh.
But in this country, it's handled differently.
Very different.
It's way different. So that Saturday, I'm going through Facebook, and there's this doll company offering dolls. Now, remember, I got laughed at not only by her, Linda, Gio, everybody, my son, everybody, Freddie,
Well,
everybody.
my dear, I saw the head of you. I laughed too.
But this was...
I totally laughed. I said, "Wait a minute. So he doesn't
but
have
the head-
eyebrows."
The head...
I actually didn't realize it was you. I thought it was just a mock
But
of
you
a
see,
doll.
this is the thing. Now that we got into the next stage, right? Because Irving's the one
Now
that
it
says,
should look like you.
and forget about it. I don't care if it looks like me or not. It makes no difference.
doll.
It makes every
So-
difference.
You have a
No.
doll.
No.
Your grandkids are never going to know that's
First
you.
of all, it makes a difference if somebody took me seriously enough to make it, fly all the way to China to meet all of us, is including us in her goal of bigger plans to do more things. She wants to do Irving's deal in Florida. She's going to be a sponsor on that show, and she wants to take it to other states, Illinois, Vegas, California, even Mexico.
It's really Illinois.
My Nana is a doll. Forget
see,
the book. My Nana is a
do you
fairy.
know-
My
do you-
Nana is now a doll.
Do you know why I know this is working? Because they're making fun of the fact that they were wrong for thinking I wasn't going to get it done.
I am impressed. I have to give you credit that you got it done, and she was not a bot. Because I thought he
she
was
thought it
talking
was
to
a
a
bot.
bot in China.
Oh.
Because I thought, who's going to talk to him in the middle of the night and then make a doll?
Do you know something? If there's something deeper that's going on here.
Yes.
Okay?
There is.
It's
I'm glad you
called
picked up on
setting
it.
your intention.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, when you set your intention, you intend for something to happen. And then you put it out into the universe by the conversation that you had, and that goes out into the energy field. So, because the universe is always conspiring on your behalf. Whatever it is that you want, set the intention. Don't think about it, feel it, know it. Know that it's coming to you. And it does.
And you can see it.
Yeah, yes.
You can feel it. You know,
can
I had
feel
that
it.
down in my hand. I'm not looking at the doll. Don't get me wrong. If it looks more, you look better than I do. But I don't care about that.
What different?
makes no
Excuse me.
difference.
She always does. So what?
No, but it
Come
doesn't,
on.
the look is not what I was after. What I was after was the ideology, the understanding of it. Ever since I met you, everybody that talks to me now on the phone, they have a Spock, not a Spock, a Star Trek jersey shirt
yes.
on.
Oh,
So I just ordered mine.
wow.
I got one in gold, and then I want to get the gun and the walkie-talkie
have
and
all
all
of
that.
that. Oh, we
I want to
have
get
all
all
of
that because I want to go there on the 18th, 19th, and 20th. I want to go there all ready to rock and roll. But it's just funny because if you say the word no, you never get to go. You don't get to shift nothing.
True.
No is not equal to shift. But when they tell you and they laugh at you and they go, yeah, whatever, because they think that my ideas sometimes
Ignorance.
are like
Well,
from another planet.
no. We won't go that far.
No, we're going to go that far.
No.
So-
No, we're not going to go that far.
So I had
Yeah.
to get, and now it's 12 hours different. It's midnight in China when we called her.
She's packing to come here.
She is. She's coming.
I know.
She's going to pack up. I told her that I want a few other trinkets. Like I need the bell and I need the wand. They're working on that now. And she's going to come down here and she's going to display and she wants to meet everybody. And she's going to play the piano. Now, the trick here, she hasn't played the piano in years. So she got on there and she sent me 2 songs that she did. And I says, okay, so you're going to come and play here. She says, are you serious? I go, yeah. She says, you out of your mind? I said, no. That was the trade. So she's flying all the way over here
to play the piano for
to
you.
play that piano.
Absolutely.
And that's the gift.
And Irving's like, absolutely.
But this
It's
is your
good.
fault.
It's great.
Well, thank you.
You're to blame for all of this.
Well, I appreciate that.
But it's a magical thing that you're doing. And more people in our age group is so in tune to this stuff. They won't talk about it until you
They
bring
don't.
it up.
You're 100% right.
You bring it up. Watch them glow in the dark,
Oh
man.
my God! Listen, we were in Las Vegas for 5 days. People our age and older, they were having the time of their life. Everybody nice and friendly. Everybody saying hi to each other. Good morning. How are you all doing? It is.
I love
totally
that.
Different. The engagement with our people
is totally different than you'll ever experience anywhere else. Why? Because there's no racism. That's number one.
Yeah.
Everybody's equal.
Everybody's a person.
Everybody's equal.
I got to ask you. So suppose that these two are down and they're walking around with Klingon ears and what have you. And they're walking around. Can you imagine how they would act? Look at her face. How they would act. She knows because she's a little bit different. She would have fun with it, and she would.
She's a very fun person.
She's like a couple of French fries short of any meal. This one would act with the face and the lips and the eyebrow, but she would do it. I said, well, we got to do this. You got to walk. You got to look Klingonish.
We have the Star Trek group that's going to be at our event. They have the double table, they have the transporter, and we have the captain's chair, where William, Mr. Kirk, William Shatner's sat in. We have that, and it's only fully functional.
Do you know these
Makes
things?
sounds.
She's too young.
Of course I know these things.
She's too young.
Yeah.
Of course. And beam me up and all the things that you can do. I 100%.
Oh, you said beam me up too, huh?
Yeah. All those
Scotty.
things.
So can you imagine they beam you up and you'll become a doll?
Yeah.
She is a doll, by all means. She's a doll. All
Listen,
right.
it's all in fun because you got to sort of break all the craziness around us. Even the people creating crazy all of a sudden are falling back and realizing that maybe they were a little too loud with this, that. But there's no politics to this thing. And we have some film and
So why don't we take a commercial break, let them set up the film, and we have to talk
Vegas.
about toxic positivity versus optimism.
This is going to be very heavy.
Yes.
So get some Kleenex.
No.
And we're not talking octopus. We're talking, what is it?
Toxic positivity.
I can't even pronounce that.
All right, more to come on the other side of this commercial break. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to win a brand new 2027 Audi A3? The Core Foundation, in conjunction with AMP Media Futures Foundation, is giving you the chance to drive away in luxury while supporting scholarships and community programs. First prize, a new 2027 Audi A3. Second prize, an American Electric Stellar bike. Third prize, a $250 Visa gift card. The drawing will be held Saturday, December 19th, 2026 at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott North, and you do not need to be present to win. Tickets are only $20. Purchase yours today at Ampy Media Production Studio or call 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422 or email mail to production@ampy2.tv.
AI is changing business fast. Is your business ready? Contact Steadwell.Solutions. With Steadwell Solutions, businesses can own and operate their own private AI systems instead of relying entirely on giant cloud data centers. Get the power of AI while keeping greater control of your valuable business information. Private, practical, powerful, and competitively priced. Don't watch your competition move ahead. Make AI your advantage today. Get started now. Email info@aichainexperts.com or visit Steadwell.Solutions. That's STEADWELL.Solutions. Steadwell Solutions. Own your AI, control your data, power your future.
At AM2TV, we don't just create content, we produce experiences. From concept to final cut, we bring your vision to life with cinematic quality and precision. Whether it's music videos, branded content, or live productions, we make it stand out. AM2TV, where your vision gets amplified.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddy S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
On this day in 1560, the Catholic Church is overthrown and Protestantism is established as the national religion in Scotland. On this day in 1807, Robert Fulton's North River steamboat leaves New York City for Albany, New York, on the Hudson River, inaugurating the first commercial steamboat service in the world. On this day in 1945, the novella Animal Farm by George Orwell is first published. Go check out the latest adaptation of Animal Farm in Angel Studios. It's really good. On this day in 1970, the Soviet Union launches Venera 7 into space. It will become the first spacecraft to successfully transmit data from the surface of another planet, Venus.
In the back, he ain't got what it takes. Count me out, bet against me, watch I flip the stakes. Doubt in their eyes, shade in their tone, but pressure make diamonds, so I'm leveling up on my own. Said I was too small, said I was too late. I took every can and turned it into jet fuel. Watch, now the lights up, crowd loud, heartbeat in my chest. You wanted a show, baby, here's the best. All they talk you made, I cashed it in for rest. When you say I'm not good enough, watch me work. When you say I fall short, watch me work. Every note you threw, I'm building skyscrapers with, so turn the volume up, cause this is where I prove it. Watch me work, watch me work, watch me work. Yeah, I'm proving you wrong with every single verse. Watch me work, watch me work. Hey, used to be the joke, now I'm the headline. Stepped on for years, now the whole world on my timeline. They counting my losses, I counting my lessons. Turn every scar to a story, every test to a blessing. Bet against my name, that's just more promotion. I'm the comeback story, fire in my motion. Watch my feet move, watch my vision clear. Told you I was built for this, now the whole world here. So turn it up, let the bass hit your soul. All that doubt you had, that's what made me go. Now I'm the proof you say could never unfold. When you say I'm not good enough, watch me work. When you say I fall short, watch me work. Every note you threw, I'm building skyscrapers with, so turn the volume up, cause this is where I prove it. Watch me work, watch me work, watch me work. Yeah, I'm proving you wrong with every single verse. Watch me work, watch me work. Hey, you doubted me? Cool, watch this. You counted me out, count these wins. I'm the impossible you said would never begin. Now look at me now, did I do it again? Yes, let's go. Let's go. When you say I'm not good enough, watch me work. When you say I break down, watch me work. Took every never and I forged it in a fire. Now I'm shining brighter, taking it higher. Watch me work, watch me work, watch me work.
All right, we're back. 7567.
7-5, keep going. All right, I think they're uploading the videos that Irving sent. And while they're doing that, I have to ask you, Laurina, toxic positivity versus optimism.
Yes.
What is toxic positivity?
Toxic positivity means that you are not allowing yourself to experience exactly what you have created, right? Or anything that's negative. No, everything's fine. Let me just go over to this other side, put a big smile on your face, put another mask on. No, everything's fine. No problem whatsoever. But what's happening underneath is that it's eating up your soul. It is so toxic, and the vibrational frequency of that toxicity creates more of that toxicity coming to you, because like energy begets like.
What about the fake it till you make it thing?
Oh, no, forget it.
That's not true?
No, you don't fake anything.
Irving's
Why?
like, no.
You don't need to fake anything. Feel it. When you feel it, you access that internal energy field. And when you feed it with pure truth and love, that's what goes out into the energy field. And that's what you want to do. And that's what optimism does. Optimism gives you the feeling that your purpose is at hand, that it allows you to feel the passion for what it is that you do, and that optimism, it's a very high frequency. So it feels, you can feel it. When somebody is optimistic, they're enthusiastic as well. You can feel the passion, you can feel the energy. And that just continues then to go out into that energy field. And as I said, like energy begets like. You'll end up feeling that fabulous feeling, because when you have optimism and enthusiasm and your passion, people show up for you. They want to come into your space because it feels good. You know, you've got a goal, you've got a mission, you've got a purpose. And people love to feel that they have a purpose. You know, that's one of the difficult things, you know, like in assisted livings or nursing homes. You know, the elderly, they don't feel as if they have a purpose anymore. And that robs them of their ability of being happy and joyous where they're at and living in the present moment, instead of trying to go back into their past and whining and complaining. You know, I used to do this, I used to do that, I used to do. No. Just be present in the moment. Those are fabulous experiences that feed us, but allow that optimism to feed you so that you can make an impact on others that are around you. You know, because one of the worst things is, you see it in the nursing homes and everything, everybody's whining and complaining, or even the 55 plus. Everybody's whining and complaining. Oh yeah, my back hurts. Oh yeah, I went to this one doctor. Oh yeah, it's a great doctor. Oh, you know something? My head, it's just get off the complaints already. No more whining and complaining. You know? You know,
you can have a bad day.
And you can have a bad day.
And the next day you get up and you start again. And I get up now, and the songs, like the song that just played, Watch Me Work, all of this came to me to put these together at a time when I just felt that I just had a bad day. And it looks like when I have a bad day, I get more inspired to push harder. So that song was created when I had a bad day. So now I get up in the morning and I put 2 earbuds in. I used to put in 1 because if other people are talking to me, I have to hear in this one. Now I don't do that anymore. Now I go this way and I do what I got to do to get ready in the morning, because I'm tired of hearing people's noise. I'm tired of hearing people saying you can't. I'm tired of people saying you're foolish. That isn't going to work.
But you're missing one point.
Which is?
Breathe.
Oh, no, I breathe.
No, breathe.
But the music
I've taught
allows
you how to
me,
breathe.
No, but the music allows me to get there.
The music is wonderful, but you got to breathe down in. Where do you feel the music?
No, I got to get there. I don't know where I'm going to feel it.
No. Where do you feel the music?
It starts here.
Where do you feel the music?
It starts here. But you got to have a starting basis somewhere, because I used to get up in the morning and say, you know what, it's tough getting up today. And here we go again. Now I look forward to doing that. And I look at the ideologies, and I look at how other people that agree and they add a little bit of spice. You being in Vegas, you know how many times I watched the video of you being at the Wellington Mall and walking around and talking to people? That to me inspires me.
Engaging.
Do we have that video?
I have it in my, I didn't know, that one I posted, yes.
Okay.
When COVID hit, at the end of COVID, when we came back, there was the mall, in one of the malls that we went to, we walked it.
Point or something.
And it was completely empty. And we went to the manager and says, I want to do a show here. And she looked at me, she says, are you insane? We're just getting out of COVID. I want to do a show here. Because that's the best time to bring people back, when they're not
Absolutely.
there. But again, it's pushing me to do something.
It's motivating you.
It's motivating.
And it's inspiring.
And it inspires me. And it washes away that bad day that you had the day before.
Well, what new do you learn about yourself in a bad day?
that I can rebound,
Yes.
that I can have a good day,
You can.
that it really doesn't matter.
That it's only momentary.
That
It doesn't have to fill the rest of your week, the month, the year, whatever.
That toxic positivity actually has a name. And you know what? I ain't got time for that no more. You want to be toxic, drink your own juice. I don't have time for it. If you don't think it's going to work or you don't try to meet me there when I set it up, that's on you, man.
100%.
I'm done with that.
I don't disagree with you.
I'm done
100%.
with it. I see you walking, doing the work, talking to people, seeing the sign, and I'm very happy that this thing is happening. I think it's fantastic.
Everywhere I go, I am talking to people. Go to their stores, promote their store. They're promoting UltraCon, their comic book toy store, whatever it is. You see me out there, but I'm out there. I'm out there showing my face, showing what we could do for you. You understand what I'm saying? Showing the community that we are doing this together, which makes a big difference.
It does, and it's
teamwork, baby, teamwork.
Well, you know what they say: teamwork makes the dream work.
Do you have videos from Comic-Con that Vicky sent
you
over?
have pictures or video?
Let's see. Whatever you have, let's pop it up.
Let's pop it up there.
We'll keep talking while I guess they're loading those.
Well, I don't know if they downloaded. Are they?
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you
That's
are.
you and your wife?
Yes. Look, yes.
Okay.
Now, the guy that you took a picture with this thing, this is a Klingon?
That's a Klingon. That was on Sunday. I had gone to the hotel, take my darn thing off because it was so hot. And I met one of the Klingon groups that were there. And you're going to see a picture of me and like with 8 of them together.
And this is inside or outside?
That's inside Las Vegas. There's no way you could be outside.
You couldn't be outside.
There's no way. There's no way on earth.
What else you got?
There you go.
Now, these are adults that are dressed up.
Yes.
And the funny thing is, you walk around sort of like wondering, okay, I'm here. I'm dressed up. What do I do next? You would freak out. Me, I would go look for a cup of coffee somewhere.
I'm just thinking about the essence of being around thousands of people for 3 days in a row.
Why?
Oh, that's fun because they do a lot of panels. They do a lot of things to keep you busy. And then the people that are around you, like, look, when I was dressed up as a Klingon, I was being stopped every 7, 8 steps. Wait, can I take a picture with you? Sure. Sure.
It's so much
flattering.
fun. It's so
I love
much
it.
fun.
It's flattering.
I mean,
It's
we went to a concert and we dressed up, you know, as back in the 1600s, you know, and we were like the only ones. We were at this concert. And we were the only ones that dressed up like this. And I said, no, we got to dress up. You know, this is good stuff, right?
Something
Everybody
different.
wanted to take pictures with us.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
it's wonderful.
Well, I got a recipe for you. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep you in one section so you don't have to walk around. Now, I'm going to tell you.
We got the videos.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you that Dawn says this, and the next thing you know, I'm sitting there, I'm on my phone or doing something, and she's going to get up, and she's going to go and walk. Because when we went to this other event down in Fort Lauderdale, she was walking everywhere. And there were thousands of people in there.
Because you have to move around with the camera to get the essence of what it is.
Yes.
That's why.
So don't listen to that.
Captivate
Again,
the audience.
Don't listen to the noise. She says one thing, okay, yeah, don't worry about it. We'll put you in the shoebox and everybody else will walk around. It isn't true.
Put me in a bell jar.
Yeah. And now I can walk around with your doll and says, oh, this is my partner.
All right, let's see the video.
Guys, thanks for joining the Minty Minties here at STLV in Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us in this journey. Look around, Biggie. This is Sunday afternoon, guys. Sunday, almost closing. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Look behind this side.
Thanks for joining us.
The Minties over and out. Thank you.
is that they're taking the energy, the athletics of Oakland are going to play there, and the Raiders are playing there, and then they got the Sphere. So they're turning this town into more family oriented, because you used to go to Vegas just to gamble.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
there's
that's not
more
progressive.
things going
A
on.
lot to do. Yes, that is so true.
And they're making it more family friendly. Things that you can go there to enjoy, things like that. But your event could be there, could be anywhere.
Anywhere.
Because it's that big and there's not many people that are.
We have more vendors than they do. They had 174. Normally we have over 300 vendors from all over the United States.
Wow.
And that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And so join us. We're going to be where?
At South Florida Expo Center, the fairgrounds. Yep, I'm going to be there. The address is 9760 Southern Boulevard, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33411. But hold on, wait a minute. There's more. Our website is ultraconcity.com. If you'd like to buy a weekend pass or a single day pass, it is available. It is available. And sponsorship is also available too. Check us out.
September 18th,
19th and 20th. Yes, ma'am.
We still have availability
Yes,
for people
ma'am.
to come be
Absolutely.
sponsors.
Yes, indeed. We sure do.
That's right. And we want to be his radio sponsored partner. So we want to put this show. I talked to Vic about putting together for pieces to be put on Monday night on Brooklyn, the Cafe at Night show.
Nice.
And then there's another piece also that we may be putting on the radio to this piece. So you never know. You come in and you tell us what you do, and we'll put it on radio. Maybe help you promote more of a bigger brand.
Join us. See Freddie with hair.
I tell you what, those dolls are amazing.
And eyebrows.
I see,
Yeah.
I see
and
Dawn with
the
chestices.
yeah.
We all
Dawn
dare
will
to
have
dream, right?
chestices.
Then we're going to call that the Dare to Dream doll.
The Dare to Dream doll.
I'll look like Lorena, and you'll look like Clark
Is there a
Kent.
button and they go like this?
And another button go like that.
And then you hit another button and it goes back like this. There you go.
Dare to Dream doll. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got Helen Archer from Cosmic Astrology Society.
We got to finish with prosperity.
And we'll talk to prosperity as well.
Okay.
All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
Back September 18th through the 20th, stars from Sons of Anarchy, Tori Spelling, wrestling legend Kevin Von Erich and more. See cosplayers, star cars, artists, and hundreds of vendors. Fun for the whole family. September 18th through the 20th, South Florida Expo Center, West Palm Beach, Florida. Get tickets now at ultraconcity.com. That's ultraconcity.com.
Looking for great coffee and a place to unwind? Come to Tiki Coffee and Desserts. We serve gourmet coffee made fresh, rich espresso, smooth lattes, and handcrafted specialty drinks made just the way you like them. Pair it with one of our delicious desserts, from creamy cheesecakes to fresh pastries and sweet treats made to satisfy every craving. No matter what you're in the mood for, you can trust that it's been prepared with care and quality ingredients. Enjoy a warm, welcoming atmosphere where our friendly staff make you feel right at home the moment you walk in. Whether you're meeting friends, taking a break, getting some work done, or simply treating yourself, Tiki Coffee and Desserts is the perfect stop. Don't miss out on an irresistible experience you'll want to come back to again and again. Tiki Coffee and Desserts, the hottest new coffee shop in Boca.
Hi everyone, my name's Herschel Faber. I am the director and producer of Ethan Bloom. We are in our 18th week at Movies of Del Rey in amazing Delray Beach. Come on down, see the movie, bring a friend. It's a feel-good film. It'll make you laugh and make you cry, but in a good way. And I hope to see you there. We do Q&As on the weekends. They're a lot of fun, and I look forward to meeting you all.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddy S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
On this day in 1492, the first grammar of the Spanish language, the Gramática de la Lengua Castellana, is presented to Queen Isabella I. On this day in 1783, a huge fireball meteor is seen across Great Britain as it passes over the east coast. On this day in 1868, French astronomer Pierre Janssen discovers helium. On this day in 1969, famous actor Edward Norton is born. Fun fact, he played Bruce Banner / the Hulk in the movie The Incredible Hulk. Hello everyone. Today I have combined 4 holidays into one video. This is gonna be crazy. So, first is National Couples Day, Never Giving Up Day, Bad Poetry Day, and Serendipity Day. So I took all these holidays and made one big bad poem on it. I hope you enjoy it. The poem is called Together Forever and Somehow on Purpose. Maestro, if you will. There you go. Today we gather for a mix of holidays that we must fix into a single video to maximize the positive glow. First, National Couples Day is here, so grab your partner, hold him near. And even if your rhyming stinks, like bad milk left behind the sinks, that's Bad Poetry Day combined, a terrible verse for your mind. But do not quit, do not despair, throw your hands up in the air. For Never Giving Up Day demands, we hold the line and join our hands. We push right through the awkward beat and stay standing on our feet. Then suddenly a joyful glance, a happy accident by chance. Yes, Serendipity Day arrives to bring some magic to our lives. So celebrate this mashup track. There's no use in turning back. Be happy, persistent, lucky, and paired, and glad this awful poem was shared. And there you go. That's my bad poem to celebrate all 4 holidays combined. Well, until next time, folks. Bye. Wow. Who wrote this? Oh, right. Me.
That was fantastic.
I'm watching her squeeze through the cameras. I've never quite seen anything like it.
Sophia, can we do something with this light? Somewhere, I don't know, angled the wrong way. And I want, like, exactly, let's just move the watt light and do all those things. Or lower it, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta lower it. It's in a funky place.
I'm gonna get you sunglasses.
It's not in my eye, it's just, it's glaring on the TV.
Put it over here. Put it over here.
It's just glaring on the TV, that's all. Yeah, that's all. Anyway, you ready to continue this conversation?
Yeah. Now you have me watching the TV. Now you're watching the glare on the TV.
What can I tell you? I'm in the dark again. We're going to figure it out. Anyway, keep talking.
Now I'm going to wait. Now I'm purposely going to wait.
Take his breath away.
It's that one's the problem. Or that one's the problem, yeah. Anyway, all right, so let's move on. Now you have me all discombobulated. Okay, that's good. Yeah. No, but what else am I going to do?
No, it's not any different.
But
it's facing the wrong direction. You got to face it, angle it that way, because you're lighting up the truss.
But now you have the glare over your head.
Whatever. All right, it is what it is at this point. All right. Anyway, let's say hi to Prosperity and Cody. They're back joining us. It is what it is. I started reading Prosperity's book last week, and she says it's written for people with ADHD. I guess I'm like undiagnosed ADHD.
Oh, no, you're diagnosed.
Because it's such...
I diagnosed thee.
It's such a great read because you feel like you're actually getting somewhere because you can just read down instead of all the way across where you feel like you're not successful in reading enough. And it's a great book. I love the way the squirrels come to life. I love the way they just present themselves. A totally animated series I can see that you're creating with this book. And it's an adult and it's her story, but yet the squirrels come to life.
Yeah, thank you. I was diagnosed with ADHD at 47. I had no idea. I happened to be, it was during COVID, and COVID slowed everything down and sped everything up at the same time. We're working harder and not making the progress we used to because we're, dealing with a whole different situation. And my friend had mentioned a book called Driven to Distraction by a doctor who specializes in ADHD, and it explains there's like pretty much, I think it was 8 different types of it, of ADHD diagnosis, which of course they've tried to give it a different name because it's not a disorder, it's just a way our brain functions. And I really felt that when I read the book, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm finally seeing, because I was always that super creative. A lot of women were never diagnosed, and we've gone through life always with a little bit more, not necessarily anxiety, but a little more misunderstanding of who we are and our potential. And we're always super creative, and when COVID happened and things just slowed down, I got bored, but in the wrong way. Like I just felt like my brain was trying to go everywhere and do everything. And then when I got diagnosed, the psychologist only said a couple sentences to me, and it just, everything suddenly clicked. And I was like, oh, this is my brain, this is what happens, and this is how I deal with it. And then as I looked at my community, I realized, and also I went to my high school reunion, amazingly, my 30-year high school reunion, and a lot of the other women in my school were also recently diagnosed with ADHD. And we had just finally come into realizing that it wasn't just that little boy that is hyperactive running around the campus at school that has it. There's different levels of how our brain is amazing and super creative and essential to surviving in more of the crazy world that we live in. And now we've got these devices which distract us even more. So when I wrote Squirrels of Distraction, it was written for people who don't want to read long, complicated Stephen King length chapters, which are amazing, but want something that's a quick, fun read. And it was designed with the lead character. It's kind of like how Despicable Me has the lead character Gru and then has the minions. Well, the minions are essentially my squirrels. So, and then that's only something that's recently come to light, is I have the 2 different worlds, and the squirrels are, they're there to identify what is going on in our brains in fun, enjoyable ways to read it. And then the woman takes you on the journey. So this first book, the first 3 books, I've actually already written the second, and the third one's drafted, take you on her journey. And then of course there will be separate ones where it's just the squirrels showing you their headquarters and their secret activities and how they're training to distract and have fun with that. So
it's so great. And the one in pink,
Squirrelina,
and she's in pink and she's magical and she's got all the things that she does, because in my brain I want to do everything, but I don't have the time to do everything. So we work, and then I want to go home and I work out, and then it's dinner, and then I got to shower, but then I want to read, but then you got to get to sleep. So you have to be successful in everything in chunks of time. At least that's how my brain works.
Well, you have a character in her book. You're part of what
Squirrelina.
It's part of what she describes. The way I look at the book is simply, I get to watch all these squirrels doing their thing, doing their dance, doing how they do things. If you sit in this studio long enough, and she's always saying to me, oh, you're always sitting. If you sit here and you watch the show of her moving around, this person doing that, this one trying to figure this out, when they get together doing their things, that to me is my distraction, because I see what they're doing. And the next thing you know, I want to make a movie about it. I want to write another book about it. I want to do another I want to make a doll about it or a song about it, simply because I see what she's talking about. You gotta understand, Dawn, she's just a different creature. She does things over and over and over again. So you may clean a table, she's gonna clean it 15 times. And not realize that she did it 14 times before and you did it 10 times before that. Because in her world, that's normal. Just like in your world, the things that you do is normal. You're not normal to everybody else because they're moving a whole 1 step slower.
No, I think everyone's changing. Since COVID, everyone's sense of who they are, or maybe it's as we age, get older, who we are changes, and what we expect from ourselves and how we are authentic and take the mask off and show up for everybody else has changed. So it's okay to be distracted. Absolutely. And see the squirrel and the shiny object and whatever it is. They either like you for who you are, or we move on and find somebody else.
Yeah, no, so I actually, the other world I live in is I host an event called Love Burn, and it's all about coming into an event that's non-judgmental. You be who you want to be. You're your true authentic self. If you want to wear a tutu and dance around, you wear a tutu and dance around. And if you decide that's not the character you want to be, you try something else the next day. There's whole costume bazaars and fun activities where you can step into whoever you want to be. And it's really just a chance for people to explore their potential. And especially as women, like on the last show I was on last Thursday, they were talking about how once they hit menopause, they kind of stepped into realizing, well, I have the time, I have the money, I have the resources. Why is this dream still on the back burner? And instead of letting it live on the back burner, bring it to the front, try it out, write a book, get on a show like Brooklyn Cafe Show, and invite friends to things that you wouldn't normally go to. Go see Weezer in concert, or something you never did but always wanted to do. I just saw Spin Doctors the other day, which they were famous for that Little Prince song, and it was just so much fun because it's things you don't expect. Going to the Comic-Con events, and just stepping into those fun Star Trek characters. We did Dragon Con last year, which was super fun. He dressed as a ninja. I had like my geisha outfits on, and it was just super fun because you get to step into this character and you decide, hey, do I want to be this character? Do I want to try something out? And then as it starts to click, you come into your reality and your potential. It's not necessarily like fake it till you make it. It's fake it to the potential of your possibility and see if this is what you want, and then make it your reality regularly if you like the way it feels. So, and you're super creative. You're both amazing and super talented, and I'm grateful that you do the show.
I think a lot of creatives have ADHD because you want to do so many things. And the beauty about Comic-Con is they bring so many things to the event. So they're orchestrating the creativity. Otherwise, you want to dress up as this one, and then you want to go paint that, and then you want to go here, and you want to go there. But you're brilliant because you bring it all together, and you don't have to actually do it all. You can just play in the playground that you've created, which is a beautiful thing.
In 1969, they had the event up in upstate New York. What was the name of it?
Woodstock?
Woodstock. So in Woodstock, they classified people in Woodstock as a hippie, because my brother went. I was a kid. He disappeared for 3 days. They called the FBI and everybody looking for him. He went to Woodstock. He came back full of mud, laughing, had the time of his life. And in Woodstock, they tried to recreate that. It didn't work. It was okay, but it wasn't Woodstock. And that's what you're doing right now, is to give people an opportunity to be themselves, to show, listen, if I want to get dressed up like a Cleon, then I'm going to do that. This is why I love about Irving's piece, because I know him from what he wants to put together since 1980s. I understand his mentality. And Corpy and all the guys from the block, they're all saying, I was afraid to tell you, but I used to watch Star Trek when nobody was looking, because nobody wants to be cast like a strange person. It's fun to be yourself and to go to different events and to enjoy being yourself. You shift it, whatever it takes to get there. It's kind of interesting to do, but you got to put it on paper. So I look at what you do. I look at the bookmarker. It always reminds me.
It's so great.
That everybody is a different squirrel. Everybody. Whether you're young or old, it makes no difference. And if you do your thing, you ain't hurting anybody, you're having some fun with this, why not? Why not have some fun with this? So you make a doll, it sort of kind of looks like you. You have the Kung Fu grip thing going for you, and whatever works. But the funny thing is that you did it. It doesn't have to look exactly like you. It sort of kind of looks like you. You can put it in some kind of curtain so they can't see all of you. I get it. To me, I don't care. I think it's fun to enjoy, to share, to meet the author, to sign the book, to give it to somebody and say, I'm going to read this because they see it.
It's a great book. I was only missing, was she stressed out every time she got distracted? See, when I get distracted, I stress myself out to the point that I get so stressed and I've so overthought my distractions, it stops you from doing it until you finally sit down and do it. And then it takes 3 days to come down from the stress that you've created for not writing the book.
And by then I'm sick.
Or whatever the paperwork is.
And then I'm sick.
It's like when she goes for a snack, or she cleans the crumbs, or she takes out the vacuum, or all the things that she does before she sits and writes the book.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where, I don't know if you've gotten that far, but A Messy Middle is chapter 8, I believe, and then chapter 9 is Reset Grove. And essentially, once she gets to that point where it's like, oh my gosh, okay, so now I've just say organizing my closet, and instead of just organizing your closet, what typically happens to people with ADHD is instead of just organizing one little section, the whole closet comes out and they created a bigger mess than they started with. And it's challenging. You can see it on Instagrams and all day long. There are people who they take apart their closet and it went from a 1 minute thing to forever. And it's called the messy middle. It's like where you're in it and you just kind of give up. And in the story, she starts pulling out little pieces, but before she does that, she goes into the reset grove and takes a break, grabs a cup of tea, connects with her squirrels, refocuses them, and then comes out and gets to the next stage. And it's really about pushing forward. Now, for me, when I do that closet overhaul, I usually have King Banana. His name is Carlos, but he's our King Banana at Loveburn. He's started a company called Call the Neat Freak, and he's amazing because he just puts it all in the right places. He has that amazing eye for putting things together. So maybe you have your own King Banana, your own helper that helps you finish it, because and also there are dubbing apps too where they do body doubles. I don't know if you've tried those before, but they're super helpful. There's a woman, ADHD Doers. I know I'm referencing a lot of other people, but there's so many amazing resources out there now that weren't there 5 years ago for people who are understanding what our brains are capable of and the potential. And I'm not a psychologist.
A body double?
Yeah, so you do body doubling. There's a few apps for it. One I like is called Dubby. It's Dubbii, and they're in, I want to say England, I'm not really sure. They have these lovely accents. And she's a singer, started singing when she was in her 40s, and she just kind of broke out of her shell. And like you were saying about being afraid to be that other person, but by becoming the person she truly was, she has now created a brand and a notoriety for herself. And with Loveburn, we give people the chance to expose their art and to show what their potential are, and you see them light up. It's that spark I talked about last time. It brings out their potential. It makes them happy because they're finally doing what they want to do, not what someone else is expecting of them, whether that person ever told them they were expecting that or not. A lot of us have ingrained ideas of what we're expected to be, and maybe that person there's no expectation ever really put on us. So it's like, where did that expectation come from, and is that what we really want to become with our lives? So there are body doubling apps, and they're really awesome because you can literally just log in. A lot of them let you just log in, and they're not that expensive, and you just literally have the phone and you're like, okay, here's my before picture, and then you have it just kind of running in the background, and it gives you like an ended time. So one of the activities I do in my Squirrels of Distraction is we have like timing activities. So instead of spending 4 hours on your closet, you're giving yourself 10 minutes. What can you get done in 10 minutes? And then at the end of 10 minutes, oh my goodness, all your stuff on the floor is now hung up and you can go. And instead of it becoming a whole day project. So it's about breaking it into smaller chunks.
I was reading a happiness book years ago, and it broke it down into a minute. What can you get done in a minute? You can probably get through your mail, clean off your kitchen counter, at least put it where it needs to go in a minute. Put your checks away, put some papers away in a minute. Now, a minute is like nothing, right? But if you can get something successful done in a minute, then you feel like you've accomplished something. 10 minutes, forget about it. You could do so much in 10 minutes.
But it's funny because if they tell you what can you do in a minute, and you do all these things, if they don't say to you what can you do in a minute, and you look at somebody for the whole day, they don't get any of these things done. They get this done because time is vast. When you're told do this in a minute, it changes your perspective. So the whole thing really is your perspective, the power of what you think to get accomplished, you can do. Like some people tell me I can't do two things at one time. Yes, you can. You do it every day. You walk and you breathe at the same time.
Yeah,
and then there's also dopamine boost. So one of the things, it hits everybody, but with ADHD brains, they specifically say that dopamine, like stimulating the dopamine gets the activity starting. So even just by doing one small activity, getting dressed, brushing your teeth, putting the clothes away, like those things each give little dopamine boosts. And the more dopamine boosts you can give, the more you're likely to complete more projects. Where there's a whole project, you get the analysis paralysis and then nothing happens. Like when the closet gets completely torn apart, now there's no end in sight. But then if you just like, okay, I'm just going to pick up the pants and put those away, or I'm just going to pick up the shirts and put them away, and blocking those activities out, it makes it so you're getting little boosts of dopamine. So whatever that little boost is, going for a walk around the block and coming back, getting outside, breathing, stretching, all the things we don't do enough of. Like I personally love this stretching. It's called Radio Taiso. It was really popular on Japanese radio since like the late 1800s, whenever the radio started in Japan. Sorry, I'm not a good history buff. But essentially, Radio Taiso is a 3-minute exercise where you get up and you stretch. You put your arms over your head, you do these twists and all these really great things. And that really gives a dopamine boost because at that end of the 3 minutes, you're refreshed and ready to go. And Cody's done it with us before. And he's like, Mommy and Daddy are doing those funny stretches again. And
then you have to do like jumps, and then you like get so tired and stand up after.
No, it's not that exhausting.
Yeah, he gets exposed at such an early age as to what he's doing, which is really, really cool. And he has to make up his mind in which direction he wants to go. I mean, the formula, because my partner here, her granddaughter, her kids are just first-time parents, and they're going through this whole change of ways to do things in today's era. And all you gotta do is watch Cody. All you gotta do is duplicate the formula, and you're gonna be fine. Don't worry so much about being successful with your children. They're sponges. They absorb everything.
Cody's amazing. He's doing dance now and theater, and he's got his black belt and junior black belt in karate already. So he's done a lot of great things in entrepreneurship programs. So we're just trying to expose him to more than just what school is amazing, but you just got to make sure you expose them to things that give them, opportunities. There's a lot of downtime with tablets and phones that can really suck a lot of energy. So we're trying to.
It's the analog back I heard about.
Yeah, you're bringing the analog back, taking the phones.
And I think a lot of the things that they're going to have at UltraCon are things that aren't tablets, right? You can buy the action figures, you can buy the games, you can do things that are fun that get you and your kids and ADHD off your tablets, off the devices. You're actually doing something creative with your hands or reading, old school things.
Well, it's also an opportunity to spend time with your parents at the UltraCon, where you build these family body pieces that I think that today's society is, because you have to work so many jobs and everything else, it's just pushing on that thread. What I like about this thing, this is what I was telling Gio, is bring Joey, and bring Doorknob, so that we can just walk around and experience it and let them look and bond with them. When you have that bond with your kids, man, that's something that you got to be there to understand how that works. It's kind of cool. That's why I love everything that they put together. Challenging, of course, but what is in their life?
All right, how do people get your book?
squirrelsofdistraction.com. It's also on Amazon. And then the audiobook will be released next week, I believe is when it's coming out. So for those who want to listen to it in the car when they're driving, when they're distracted and they like my voice, I actually recorded it myself. And then we're releasing the music next month. So I have a whole series. My Friend ADHD is one of my songs. Done is Better Than Perfect. We have one that's called Let It Shine. It's about wearing the jewels instead of hiding them in your closet, because I'm sure you have jewelry you never wear, and you're just like, why is this hiding in there for years? And with costume jewelry, stuff like that, it eventually goes bad, so you have to wear it, And why aren't you wearing those fun, fancy, ridiculous shoes? Those eventually, that glue goes bad. I learned the other day when my shoes went bad. I was like, I've never even worn these out. Why did I buy them if they're going to sit in the closet?
Well, that's hilarious.
So it's about stepping into yourself and being authentic and having fun with it, Let it shine.
I love that. I love that. All right,
She's a movie. We're going
to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society. Yes, step out into those shoes, no pun intended or maybe, and see who you really are. All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to win a brand new 2027 Audi A3? The Core Foundation, in conjunction with AMP Media Futures Foundation, is giving you the chance to drive away in luxury while supporting scholarships and community programs. First prize, a new 2027 Audi A3. Second prize, an American Electric Stellar bike. Third prize, a $250 Visa gift card. The drawing will be held Saturday, December 19th, 2026 at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott North, and you do not need to be present to win. Tickets are only $20. Purchase yours today at Ampy Media Production Studio, or call 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422, or email mail to production@ampy2.tv.
AI is changing business fast. Is your business ready? Contact Steadwell.Solutions. With Steadwell Solutions, businesses can own and operate their own private AI systems instead of relying entirely on giant cloud data centers. Get the power of AI while keeping greater control of your valuable business information. Private, practical, powerful, and competitively priced. Don't watch your competition move ahead. Make AI your advantage today. Get started now. Email info@aichainexperts.com or visit Steadwell.Solutions. That's STEADWELL.Solutions. Steadwell Solutions. Own your AI. Control your data. Power your future.
At AM2TV, we don't just create content, we produce experiences. From concept to final cut, we bring your vision to life with cinematic quality and precision. Whether it's music videos, branded content, or live productions, we make it stand out. AM2TV, where your vision gets amplified.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddy S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Sunshine in my eyes. Had a million reasons, but I chose to rise. Every little setback made me stronger than before. And now I'm standing taller, reaching for something more. People talking loud, saying what I can't do, but I hear a different voice and it's leading me through. Got a fire in my heart, got a dream in my soul, and I'm not slowing down till I reach my goal. No more fear, no more doubt. I'm letting all my light shine out. Every step, every move, I'm living proof that dreams come true. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. Put your hands up high, touch the open sky. Good vibes, only let the whole world see the power you've been holding deep inside of me. Believe in yourself, don't let go tonight. You were born to shine, you were made to ignite. Good vibes flowing everywhere we go. When you believe in yourself, that's when your magic shows. I remember all the nights when the road felt long. Now I'm dancing through the struggle like my favorite song. Every scar tells a story, every tear became gold. Every chapter of my life made me brave and bold. I don't need permission, I don't need a sign. The strength I've been searching for was mine all the time. Got my head in the clouds, got my feet on the ground, and I'm turning every whisper into a lot of sound. Feel the rhythm in your heart tonight. Let it carry you into the light. No limits, no chains, no walls to break through. The greatest thing you'll ever be is the real you. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. Put your hands up high, touch the open sky. Good vibes, only let the whole world see the power you've been holding deep inside of me. Believe in yourself, don't let go tonight. You were born to shine, you were made to ignite. Good vibes flowing everywhere we go. When you believe in yourself, that's when your magic shows. That's when your magic shows. Good vibes, good life. Keep your head held high. Good vibes, good life. Keep your head held high. Believe in yourself and watch your dreams come alive. Believe in yourself and let your magic show.
Back September 18th through the 20th. Stars from Sons of Anarchy, Tori Spelling, wrestling legend Kevin Von Erich, and more. See cosplayers, star cars, artists, and hundreds of vendors. Fun for the whole family. September 18th through the 20th. South Florida Expo Center, West Palm Beach, Florida. Get tickets now at ultraconcity.com. That's ultraconcity.com.
Looking for great coffee and a place to unwind? Come to Tiki Coffee and Desserts. We serve gourmet coffee made fresh, rich espresso, smooth lattes, and handcrafted specialty drinks made just the way you like them. Pair it with one of our delicious desserts, from creamy cheesecakes to fresh pastries and sweet treats made to satisfy every craving. No matter what you're in the mood for, you can trust that it's been prepared with care and quality ingredients. Enjoy a warm, welcoming atmosphere where our friendly staff make you feel right at home the moment you walk in. Whether you're meeting friends, taking a break, getting some work done, or simply treating yourself, Tiki Coffee and Desserts is the perfect stop. Don't miss out on an irresistible experience you'll want to come back to again and again. Tiki Coffee and Desserts, the hottest new coffee shop in Boca.
Hi everyone, my name's Herschel Faber. I am the director and producer of Ethan Bloom. We are in our 18th week at Movies of Del Rey in amazing Delray Beach. Come on down, see the movie, bring a friend. It's a feel-good film. It'll make you laugh and make you cry, but in a good way. And I hope to see you there. We do Q&As on the weekends. They're a lot of fun, and I look forward to meeting you all.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddy S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
All right, we're back.
All right, ready to rock and roll?
Ready to rock and roll.
All right, we've got Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society joining us. It's Tuesday. The moon has shifted wherever the moon is going to be, and things have shifted, as you can tell, Friday from yesterday to today. All right, let's roll Helen's intro. How you doing, Helen? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. How's everyone doing?
It's like a roller coaster.
It is.
It's all I can say. It's just got the ups and the downs.
Well, yesterday was an up day. The moon went into Scorpio. It was positive with Mars in Cancer. So ideas were creative. People were feeling emotions. The family was keeping you busy. We have things we have to do around the house, small projects. And so today the moon is still in Scorpio, but we have to realize that the Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter are now all in Leo, which is a stress aspect with the moon in Scorpio. So as you were discussing about finding yourself, this is the last week of Leo. The Sun will enter Virgo on Saturday. So Leo is the ego. Leo is perfection in the human body. And so we are analyzing ourselves. We are making changes. We're trying different clothes. It's a good time to go through the closet, try on clothes, see what image we want to project. Now we have to remember that Leo is the actor, the stage, and drama. So we can be anything we want to be, as long as all these planets are in Leo. But with the moon in Scorpio, we are doing a critical analysis of ourselves and going deep into ourselves and our subconscious and trying to figure out what we really feel, what we really believe. We have cross currents. Sometimes we feel that life is a battleground and we're fighting it. And so we have to just have a positive attitude. And I would say that as far as cleaning things out, organizing things, trying to become more efficient. As soon as the Sun goes into Virgo on Saturday, and then a week from today, Mercury will go into Virgo. So now this is a time when we can get down to brass tacks, we can get down to details, we can get down to working. Whereas with the Sun and planets in Leo, Leo has a tendency to be the lazy lion, and we don't really want to do nitty-gritty work. We want to go out, we want to have fun, we want to entertain. We want to follow our passions, but it is a very creative time to start new enterprises, to build our brand, to start new products, and to try to move ahead successfully in the business world.
I feel like, well, there's just more of communication things going on right now. I know we're not in Mercury retrograde, but sometimes it's a miscommunication. Does that have anything to do with where we're at?
It's like people don't want to make a commitment.
Right.
They've got different things that they're working on.
Sure.
Nothing is really steady right now. And there's like entertainments and family things and whatever other school, back to school. So all these things are kind of taking up time. And everybody also is trying to create their image for the fall, getting ready for the holiday season. So we're not really ready to make a commitment. However, tomorrow, the moon will go into Sagittarius. Now, that's another sign that's a fire sign. It's good for Leo. It's good for the Aries planet. So we have what's called a grand trine, a fire trine. So we're ready to move ahead. We have great ideas. We want to implement those ideas. Anything that has to do with globalism, travel, futuristic technology, all those things, communication, broadcasting, higher education, all those things are going to be emphasized tomorrow. So there's going to be some very, very good ideas floating around, and we want to, like you said, do everything, but we can't do everything. Time just doesn't permit it. So what we need to do is take the very best and work with the people that we know are going to be consistent, focused, and devoted to the cause or to the concept or to the idea. And those people that have been flaking around are going to get flakier in the next couple days. You're going to have a hard time pinning them down. So we need to take the best. And we also need to be careful not to overexpand. Leo has a tendency to want to do things on a grand scale, on a luxurious scale, on an elegant and an expensive scale. And so we have to tone down some of our expectations. Because once the planets move into Virgo, it's like, are you actually going to be able to figure this out? Are you actually going to be able to have the time to do the work that's required in order to complete a project? So if you commit to too much, if you overexpand, especially financially, you're going to get caught when the planets change signs, and then you're going to have to drop stuff. So it's better just to limit what you're doing, make sure that you're comfortable, don't promise more than you can deliver, because in another month, Mars is going to move into Leo, and it's going to join Jupiter. Now, this is a very enterprising, good business cycle. So the best ideas are going to prevail. But like I said, it's going to be under the Virgo auspices. So we're going to have to make sure that we can get everything done. And we have to plan for an extended period of time before we're going to see the money come through for our projects. So this is another reason not to overexpand, because if you're too stretched out financially, then you're going to fall short when it comes time to actually do the work.
So what if you sign a deal where they are stretching out the deal because they want more time to pay, but they still want the project to be completed in that stretch out? Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're going to pay a little bit, not what they're supposed to pay, and they stretch it out. It looks like they must have talked to you. And all of a sudden, we're October, before you see the monies that you wanted back today. How's that going to affect the project?
The point is, how is that going to affect your ability to do the
do
work?
It. Yeah.
Because you have expenses to do that.
I understand it, but people don't seem to understand that it's still a business, and they think that by stretching it out, it's going to make it easier for me. It makes it more difficult.
It makes it easier for them.
Yes.
The thing is, you got to really weigh the benefits to the disadvantages of that. And if you tie yourself up doing a project where you're not going to get immediate results, then when another project comes in that looks really good, you're already going to be committed, and it's going to be hard to get out of those commitments. And the same thing relates to relationships. You want a commitment, you want loyalty, you want time spent together. Are you really going to be able to fulfill that? And in all cases, because Venus is opposing Saturn, you're going to have to settle. Do you want to settle, or do you want to leave yourself open for something better that's going to come along later?
So I'm better off saying I don't want to do a bad deal, just to make a deal.
Right.
Okay.
And then it's going to involve more work than you think.
Oh no, I know the work involved. The problem is you just answered it, that I'm betting on the minus. And if something else comes along, I won't be able to do it because I bet on the minus. It's going to take me longer to recoup that minus past October just to break even on this deal, and I really don't want to do that.
So the other thing is next week is an eclipse, is the lunar eclipse. So it's not really a good time to make major decisions. It's not really a good time to travel. The weather is unpredictable. As you know, it's been horrible. We had that other eclipse, and so we are feeling the effects of it. We've had earthquakes in 3 different places, and the volcanoes, even that have been erupting, have been affected, like in Hawaii, by the rain and everything. So the lunar eclipse is like, you're not seeing the whole picture. There's like a gray area. There's like a dark area that you can't navigate right now. So when you come out on the other side of the eclipse, which is in about 2 weeks, you have a clearer vision, and some of the projects may not be viable. So I think it's best to put off making a commitment and waiting to see what happens and what other work comes in once the planets change signs and move further into Virgo, because the eclipse is with the moon in Pisces and the sun in Virgo and Mercury in Virgo. So we're not fully seeing all the details. We're not fully understanding everything that's involved in what we're attempting to do.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
No
yeah, it's
news,
like
no.
she knows.
She does, and it's funny because you're talking about things that are currently happening around us right now. And it's a difficult call because you want to do things, you want to push to do things. It's good experience for the crew and everything else, but the con outweighs the pro, honestly. And sometimes you have to walk away from a deal just to survive, to make the real deal that comes along. So.
And the other thing is, you know, especially in the next couple of days, you got to get everything organized. You got to get the technology working. There's snags here and there. There's things that come up. Electrical issues could pop up because the moon will be opposing Uranus, and people are formulating new ideas that haven't come to the front yet. There's certain scandals that are going to come to the front that we're going to find out about. And so on the weekend, the moon goes into Capricorn, so now is a good time to figure out the finances and see where we fall short. Because if we make a commitment, we're going to have to settle. We're not going to get everything we want. We can't always get everything we want, but do we want to make a compromise? That's really what we have to consider.
We should get more than getting less. So.
Well, compromise. You got to figure it out. See what's worth the worth.
Well, everything is a compromise, but then there's bad compromise. What was that called? Positive what? Negative what?
Positive toxicity.
That's it. Positive toxic positivity. Because what happens is when you turn a deal down, it turns into toxic positivity. They give you all the, oh, my friend, and they put their arms around you, my friend. If I was a friend, you wouldn't put me in this position.
Well, then the best thing to do is to delay.
Oh, we're back to that again.
Then delay till after the eclipses. But, you know, you got to decide, friendship or business. You know, you got to make that decision.
Oh, there's no friendship here. This is pure business. The problem is that I like the person. If I didn't like the person, I would say, you know, bottoms up, good luck. There's other people that could do this and would take your deal. I won't. But I like the guy. That's the difference. If I didn't like the guy, which we're getting closer to that anyway because of this toxic positivity, then it makes it easier because if the burden that is bringing into my house, you know, I don't need Dawn getting upset. I don't need Gato I don't need that. I don't need that at this stage of my life. And it's like God is testing me today.
Well, Mars is in Cancer, so there's issues at home. So you're right that you want to keep everything neutral and happy. You may not be able to, but you know, there's a fine line between friendship and business, and you want to help friends, and that's a good thing. You want to be emotionally positive, but you got to think about business and the fact that other offers are going to come in, And with the Sun and Mercury and Virgo in a stress aspect to Uranus, there's going to be information overload, there's going to be a work overload, there's going to be a detail overload, and you don't want to put yourself in a position where you can't control how much work there is and how much you can get done, and then you're frantically scrambling around. So now is a good time to get organized. Now is a good time to figure out what exactly realistically you can accomplish, and stick with that. You know, you have higher goals and dreams and desires. Give it a little time, you know. Things are going to start ramping up.
All in.
Sounds good. All right. How do people find you?
I'm on Cosmic Astrology Society on Facebook, and I'm the Cosmic Astrologer on TikTok, so check me out.
She always has really good, relevant information.
I wish that we had talked to her yesterday when we were without TVs, right? And the funny thing about this, now that she's in, and we got the new part, and Sophia put it in, is that the old part may be working. It may have been a wire. So now we have to test it. See, if I had talked to you, I would have talked to you about the blackout we had over the weekend that turns all of the machinery upside down.
Sunday was a really, really stressful day.
That's about when it happened, yes.
So it was your stressfulness that brought upon the darkness.
It was the planetary configuration that brought it about.
I gotta tell you, you know, and it's funny because people could say, they're full of horseradish, they're talking nonsense. If you do this long enough, and it does repeat itself, and it happens when she says it's going to happen,
true,
that you begin to scratch your head and say, maybe it isn't horseradish, maybe it's real. So,
well, it's been proving itself to me for half a century, and I've been through the cycles, and especially like, you know, a Saturn cycle takes 30 years, a Jupiter cycle takes 12 years, so I've been through these cycles several times. I notice what's going on, and then in the future I can make a prediction. And a lot of astrologers, I know of one, she posts on Facebook, oh, this event is happening, and the eclipse is happening, and Mercury is changing signs, but she never gives any kind of interpretation as to what it means. It takes a lot of experience to understand how to interpret the aspects.
That's right, and she gives you the interpretation so that you can pick your stones to walk in. If you want to make a deal during this time, then make a deal during this time. It's on you. She's just letting you know, I will wait till after the eclipses. I will wait.
Make a sound decision is what it is.
Well, everything is choice. But when you listen to reason, you know, when I'm listening to her saying that the cons outweigh the pros, I didn't look at things that way. I don't want to get in a position that I'm going to let something go because I'm locked into this bad deal and I can't get out. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And it's funny because no means no, and yes means yes. And when you're at maybe, you get nothing done. Get nothing done. And I ain't going to be on maybe. I'm just not going to do it.
All right. That's a
well,
follow.
you know, it's just another input of advice to help you make decisions.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
You know, sometimes it's better to be at maybe than to be in the wrong.
Well,
situation.
normally I like to feel what I'm going to do. So if it's a yes, again, a yes, yes. If it's a no, it's a no. If it's a maybe, it means there's got to be a reason I was told maybe, to listen to reason. And reason is here today. So that to me means, it means the world. It means the difference between doing the wrong thing and the right thing, because 99% of the time we've listened to you and it's worked out. So why would I stop now?
No, why would you? Anyway, the thing is, Virgo is going to straighten everything out, and Virgo is going to bring new opportunities, and then we're going to go by, say, the third week of September through October. We're going to have that Mars in Leo with the Jupiter that's like an expansive business cycle. So everybody needs to prepare to take advantage of it. The workload's going to pile up. So if you're in the right situation and if you've made the right choices and you know that the people you work with and the projects have a chance for a bigger chance than normal for success, that's what you should align yourself with. And if you're not sure, then just wait and see how the chips fall.
Agreed.
Sounds good. All right. Follow Helen Archer, Cosmic Astrology Society on Facebook and TikTok. And of course, right here every Tuesday. We're going to take a quick break. More to come. We'll follow up and finish up with Ultracon and Laurina. And I will see you on the other side.
Are you ready to win a brand new 2027 Audi A3? The Core Foundation, in conjunction with AMP Media Futures Foundation, is giving you the chance to drive away in luxury while supporting scholarships and community programs. First prize, a new 2027 Audi A3. Second prize, an American Electric Stellar bike. Third prize, a $250 Visa gift card. The drawing will be held Saturday, December 19th, 2026 at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott North, and you do not need to be present to win. Tickets are only $20. Purchase yours today at Ampy Media Production Studio or call 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422 or email mail to production@ampy2.tv.
AI is changing business fast. Is your business ready? Contact Steadwell.Solutions. With Steadwell Solutions, businesses can own and operate their own private AI systems instead of relying entirely on giant cloud data centers. Get the power of AI while keeping greater control of your valuable business information. Private, practical, powerful, and competitively priced. Don't watch your competition move ahead. Make AI your advantage today. Get started now. Email info@aichainexperts.com or visit Steadwell.Solutions. That's STEADWELL.Solutions. Steadwell Solutions. Own your AI, control your data, power your future.
At AM2TV, we don't just create content, we produce experiences. From concept to final cut, we bring your vision to life with cinematic quality and precision. Whether it's music videos, branded content, or live productions, we make it stand out. AM2TV, where your vision gets amplified.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddy S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
All right, we're back. We just want to say goodbye and enjoy your Thursday. Go and check out this movie.
Ethan Bloom at Movies of Delray. Check it out. It must be on week 20 is what probably is.
It's scheduled for the whole week.
Q&As on the weekend. You get to meet the director, Hirsch Faber. Go check it out. It's a great movie. It's a great coming
she
of
got
age
the glare
story.
off the TV.
So go out and enjoy it. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe Show sent you. Look for Rochelle or Glenn or Prosperity, but definitely take a listen. It is a great coming of age
Scan
movie.
that.
QR code. All right, and get your tickets. UltraCon, yes. September 18th, 19th, and 20th. We're going to be there. We're going to chit-chat with Irving on the other side of this show and let you know where we're going to be.
We need some sponsors on the show. We want to interview you and put you on radio and everything else. God only knows if a Comcast commercial comes out of this thing. We'll see how it works out. So come and join us.
All right. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. We will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.